Welcome to The Rewind. I'm F5 Penguin, and the #1 NHL esports analysis segment is back. With Frölunda and H-Reds ready to duke it out for a third straight finals, we take a look at the tape from their regular season matchup, and here's what we noticed. The first thing we'll point out is you can't spell offense without defense. A key reason Domi, King of Apes, Loimu, and Teemu are on the list of top defensemen in all of Europe isn't because of what they can do on the defensive end, but the addition of what they can contribute on the offensive end of the ice. They are able to expand the offensive playbook in so many ways. It can be some of the simple things like finding space to pinch in the offensive zone for a 1-T. Next, you may see a D to D to D one-timer in an attempt to open up the shooting lane by getting the defense moving in opposite directions. Then you may see a design face-off play where the defenseman is the focal point, which is a surprise since nearly all set plays involve getting the puck to a forward. And lastly, it's not about shooting. These D-men have great vision. King of Apes fakes the slap shot, draws multiple defenders to try and block the shot, and finds Nicky Dangles for the goal. Now, these clips were all H-Reds, but I assure you, all 4 D-men are capable of such plays, and that's something we should all look out for. Our next key point is called Mind the Gap. The first game of their 2-game set had 9 goals, and there were some uncharacteristic decisions made by the defenseman. In this first clip, as H-Reds enters the zone, Teemu goes for a hit, and it leads to a mini 2-on-1, which Kape was fortunately able to save. Now, going for the hit could be the right move, but let's rewind a bit and take a closer look. When Nicky Dangles touches the puck, look at how much distance Teemu needs to cover in order to make that hit. With that much space, there is plenty of time to make the pass to Benito, and it leads to a quality scoring chance for H-Reds. Now here, another play, same exact issue. Teemu tries to hit King of Apes, misses, and it leads to another rush opportunity for H-Reds. With this much of a gap between them, it gives the puck carrier plenty of time to decide where to skate or where to pass and take a defender out of the play at the same time. Now, of course, I'm not saying never go for a hit. The aggressiveness of these defensemen is what makes them great. If you want to go for the hit, especially as a D-man, I believe the initial gap between them needs to be smaller so the puck carrier will have just a little bit less time to react once they touch the puck. And last but not least, our final point is the constant chess match. And what does that mean? Let's rewind back 2 seasons ago, where we pointed out in our very first rewind that H-Reds' miscues in their blue line defense led to easy entries for Frölunda. Frölunda would take advantage and cruise to win the championship in 5 games. Now let's go back to last season, and what did we notice? H-Reds were able to clean up their mistakes from their previous matchup with a very strong 5-man trap. This really limited Frölunda's chances, and H-Reds were able to get their revenge with a 4-0 final sweep. And now let's look at this season. It was Frölunda's turn to adapt, and what did they do to beat the trap? They added a little bit of dump and chase to their game, and it worked. They didn't do it often, but when they did, most of the time, they either forced a turnover on the forecheck or won the puck outright, which led to some quality chances. This constant chess battle of teams going back and forth is what we love to see as we look to crown our next ECL champion. I'm F5 Penguin. That was The Rewind, and now let's get back to the studio.